Hello everyone, how is everyone doing on this fine evening? What's up, night? What is that? Oh, no. Nah, I'm aware that literally everything is going on right now, and I was waiting for it to end, and then it just didn't end, so now we're going live, I guess. G fucking G. How is everyone doing on this fine evening, though? We're gonna get something real today. I'm certain, okay? Because I believe in myself, you know, that's what really matters in the end. But yeah, I might actually be hopping on to some of a new game later today, but to start we're just gonna play some Telos because we're real as fuck. But there's a game called Dredge that I might want to try this stream. I'm probably gonna do it next stream. I'll go so soon. But yeah. Let's get that money in. So okay. For this stream, right? Obviously, lots of things to be done from last time to continue. But I actually have a new plan for drops, okay? Because I've been pretty unlucky. I'm not generally a very lucky person, and I've accepted that. You know, that's fine. But I need to work on my. I need to temper my luck, and to do that, I need to do center dungeons like kind of a loser, which is acceptable. Because I need to get to 60 gear points, and the only real way to get to 60 gear points is just to waste your time doing center dungeons. So that's gonna be most of the stream. But nonetheless, that means we get to do Onyx sooner. And then once we do Onyx, we get to actually get some real drops. The sad thing is that none of the Guardians actually give us the drop we need, which sucks. I guess Corrupted Chaps. Yeah, you know what? Corrupted Chaps are fine. But yeah, we're gonna be beating like the event bosses we need, and then center dungeons mostly though. I guess like I don't actually have many stats max. Somehow I maxed Vit first. I don't think I've ever done that on any character in my entire life. But we have Vit max, which is a good start. And for the time being, I kind of want to max defense and like speed, I guess. Like I don't. So here's the thing, right? The drops I need would be I need a Corvus Trap. I need an Elbow or a Doom Bow. I don't really care. I'm good with either of those. I need the Leaf Bow. I need the Bomb of Enlightenment. Carl Trap would be nice. Crystal Trap would be nice. Like there's a lot of those like kind of nice items that I don't really need. And then for armor, there aren't many good light armors you can get from dungeons. There's the boots from Valis, which is like nice and all, but that's not like a dungeon, obviously. And in general, there aren't many good like real drops you're gonna get from dungeons for like armor, sadly. There's a lot of really mid ones. Like a lot of items in this game, they're in theory good, but they just give you some attack and they trade defensive stats for it, and they aren't actually good. Like Had a Lost Souls. Had a Lost Souls is horrible. I don't want that item. That item is trash. There's a lot of items like that, so I want to be careful to avoid those because they can be tricky. Of course, they do give you gear score, and I can use them to get into dungeons and then take them off. So I don't know. It feels cringe to do that, but it does work if I need to. But yeah, that's gonna be the main thing. I gotta work with the better stuff, so probably a lot of Hilariouses mainly, because the drops from Hilarious are crazy. I'm not gonna go into the dungeon ever, but if I stay outside, kill the boss, and get myself a bow and some armor, I'll be happy, you know? That's gonna be most of it. Oh. But one thing I've noticed recently, right, is that okay, I don't like to talk about politics on my stream, so I don't, right? I'm not going to. But holy shit, I love talking about. Okay, hear me out, right? Like I feel like it's rude to talk about politics on stream because then it becomes like partisan, and I don't want to talk about like a particular person when another person like this. Feels like I'm separating people, and that's fucked up, you know? But here's the mindset, right? What if instead of separating them and like talking about a political topic, I feel like it's way easier to make fun of the people who talk about the topic. And oh my god, I've been so impressed with the inconsistency I've heard recently. It's been so funny to me. Cause like, podcast culture is one of the most, it's so cringe, man. Dude, okay, I know, to be clear, I don't really listen to podcasts. I've never really liked podcasts throughout my life. And it's not that I hate them, like they're fine. like I'm not hating on all podcasts. There's probably some great podcasts out there, but they've never been for me really. I've always found that like I get more from something with video in it, so I'd rather watch like a video essay than a podcast. I liked a couple. Like I like Chuckle Sandwich a lot, and I've liked like a lot of those comedy style podcasts. But that's pretty much it, sadly. So I haven't really ever gotten into podcasts. But but instead, I've definitely seen the clips, because recently podcasts have been like all the rage, right? If you're talking about anything, you make a podcast about it for some reason. I don't know why that is like the default method of informing at this point. It feels like a really weird choice, but it works, I guess. So I've seen like all these clips from these people, and why does podcasts have gone so far downhill? Like even when I didn't like them, they were at least like bearable. Oh my god. It feels like, okay, here's the thing, right? Like, I feel like the main issue is that the people that want to start a podcast are the worst people to talk to, you know? Because the thing about a podcast is that like, it doesn't need to be specific, you know? Like let's say I want to be a YouTuber, okay, sure. And you make a video on like a topic. At least you then have to like condense your thoughts and make them logical and make sense in like for a video. But it feels like podcasting is like this cop-out choice where it's like, okay, I don't want to actually take my thoughts and put them together into a point, but instead I just want to like talk for a couple hours. And generally these people, they don't get guests because like they don't know anyone. You can't get a guest if you don't know anyone. You need to have some connections, or you need to pay them, or you need to have some reason they want to join your podcast. So it ends up being like either like they do generally get guests, because generally a podcast without guests gets really boring. But what they do is they get the guests, like they choose, instead of choosing guests that are like successful in their field, they'll take anyone they can get, you know? And then you end up with these like really, really weird dynamics where you have like a person that has an opinion on a topic but has less idea than even the podcaster what the hell they're talking about. And then you have this podcaster that has no context on the issue, and they argue about the worst possible topic. And genuinely, it's the most brain-melting thing I've ever experienced. Because again, I've never really watched podcasts. I've never had to deal with people like this. And it's a new level of difficulty. It's impossible to deal with these people. Like I'm reaching the point where I'm genuinely considering like offering to guest on some of them. I think that'd be fun. Because like here's the thing, right? I feel like a lot of people out there, you know, like if you don't know, there's this rapper by the name of Quadeca, okay? I love Quadeca. He makes some great music, okay? And Quadeca is a funny guy, and he used to be a YouTuber, right? And I've always loved Quadeca because of a interview he actually did a while back, where he was talking about his music career. And he was talking about how he was like the best person around him, but then he realized that the people around him were horrible. And I think that's a really interesting, like, I think there's a lot of like similarities there. Because like, yeah, he's a good rapper, sure, for a YouTube rapper. And I think it's the same thing with podcasts, where these people keep winning debates against other people who have no idea what they're doing. And I feel like it would be so fun to get into those spaces and just use a shred of thinking, you know? Like, I feel like I'd be pretty capable of that. But I don't know how to get into those spaces without just like, I don't know. Because it feels like they don't select people based on, they never select based on accomplishments, because that makes your job even harder, you know? So you pick your easiest opponent you can, which is something you could totally do. Like, that's not a problem. Tons of people do that. But where it does become a problem is when like everyone who watches for some reason believes that that's like an expert. Like, I've always loved when like right-wing podcasts use OnlyFans models as their experts. Like, no disrespect to any of them, but they're not like, why would you, what a weird person to debate as like an expert on like liberal policy. And it's the same thing with both sides. Like, you see like these like liberal podcasts debating like bodybuilders. It's a lot of people like, it's a lot of like fitness people, and I'm like, I don't understand the connection there. It's always confused me. Like I don't know why that's a group that would have anyone would care about, you know, in terms of like their policy stances. I don't know. That's always been something that's confused me. But to be fair, it doesn't confuse me at all. It's just confused me how people believe it, you know? It's so obviously like selecting for the easiest possible opponent. I don't know. There's something to respect there, I guess, in like they won the debates. They made a situation they could win and then they won. So, you know, good job. I don't know. As long as I get whites, I'll be happy. Fuck, dude, I can't. Dude, I don't know why I'm complaining about not getting one white, but I feel like I haven't gotten any. Oh, it's Dungeon Day. I kind of want to do Hilarious. Hilarious gives me better drops. Like the crystal trap is definitely a good drop, but I don't like my odds. Crystal trap is like, it's definitely a valuable thing to get, but I don't really care that much. Because it does less damage than the residual damage you're going to get from just spamming your normal trap, so... Like, it's good to have, I guess. Also it gives goddamn fit, which makes it useless. Never mind, I forgot. What is the... I actually forgot what... Oh, no, he drops a kunai and an orb, right? Yeah, I think Astaroth was a kunai and an orb, so I don't think I'm going to mess with him. I'm not going to worry about that at the moment. But, luckily, I don't really need to worry about that. Because I have a separate trick up my sleeve to not do the center dungeons. I don't know. Like, okay. Hear me out, right? If I start... Let's say I start, like, doing difficult dungeons, and I don't have a elbow, debo, or bow of the forest, I'm screwed, right? I need to get one of them. The question is, which one do I go for first? Okay. The bow of the forest is not actually that bad for bosses. It's usable. It's not perfect. Yeah, I'd much rather have an elbow or a debo. But it's not over the line to consider that maybe I could deal with the bow of the forest as my only primary bow and then wait for the onyx bow. I don't know, non-piercing bows are going to hold an advantage on single target damage pretty much always, unless you're talking about onyx bows. Like, I feel like I do need to get a debo or elbow before I do any difficult content. So if I'm not doing any damage to the boss, like, okay, to be fair, it doesn't really matter that much. You don't need to do that much damage to bosses, but to get good drops, but I feel like I'm not contributing, and I don't want to be a bad member of society. You know, I work towards the common good. I'm a kind soul, and I must contribute at least a little bit of damage, hopefully. Eventually. I don't know. Maybe. But I'll figure it out eventually. I don't know. I don't know. I think that working with the Devo is probably best, so I'm just going to grind one out. It doesn't take that long. And also I need attack, so it's probably fun. How much more attack do I need? Actually, a lot. Okay, we can do UDLs for a while here. I'm not gonna get my Devo though. I'm an unlucky, sad little individual, and I'm never gonna get anything I want. I like killing these. It makes me very happy. What dungeon do these guys drop? I don't actually know what that drops. Maybe it's like what are the drops that can drop here? It would be treasure. Oh, it's probably a treasure cave. And there's Korvax. Okay. I don't want to do T caves just because I think that drops a bit, and I'm already maxed. So either way, I think I prefer the Devo to the elbow. They're both good. I think the elbow's cooler, but the Devo's better probably because it's so much easier to hit. It's got more range. I don't know. I wish I could use the elbow and be cool, but sadly I'm not like that. Is this Bed War? Ooh, maybe. Yeah. It is. I'm like 80. No, Fairlord. I feel like you got to work on that. Like you're horrible with money. You got to work on your economic prowess. You know. You're never gonna get anywhere if you're spending it like that. Okay. Fairlord, do you regret it every time you do that? Do you feel any remorse for what you've recently done, or is it just nothing but idle joy in your mind after disrespecting the the institution of Demixels, you know? Also, I don't understand what this is. There's this pit in the ground here, and there's nothing down here. Like, I'm not even gonna check, because I know there's nothing down there. I'm hoping they add something down here. This is a cool spot, but there's nothing to do there. Need to refund so I can do more. Refunding it wouldn't even let you do it again. All it would do is give you back 2 channel points. It doesn't reset the amount of times you can use it. So let's go to Gloomy. I've been getting so much colder recently, which I kind of like, because I've always been I get too warm too quickly. But fuck, dude, it's cold. I'm not used to being cold where I live. Because I generally live in a pretty warm area. But I love it. Yeah, because I went to college in a much colder spot, and that was really nice. Oh my god. It was hell. Like, okay. I can deal with like 80s, 90s. But once you get into anywhere above 100, I just can't take it anymore. And it's not even that, like, first I have temperature regulation problems because of dysautonomia, and that's besides the point. But like, it's the main problem. It's not even like that. It's just discomfort. I've always found discomfort to be worse than pain, and that might actually be just because like I've felt a lot of pain and I haven't felt as much discomfort, so I'm more used to it. I don't know. That might be it. But either way, I hate discomfort. Like, I'd rather have like strong physical pain than like irritation. Like, I can deal with like a big bruise or something, but like a bad like tag on some clothing is just hell to me. Also, I don't listen to Blonde here. Do I need hydrogen shots? No, I have 2 nines. I got 3 stats from a level up? Damn. Yeah, I might as well do this dungeon. It gives evasion, and I need the crystal trap. I don't know. Like, okay, I feel like that's what happened on my night, where I didn't do any of the, like, specifically Crystal Cavern, because I thought, like, oh, it's just the Sea Shield. But eventually I need the Sea Shield. Eventually I need the Sea Trap, right? Because I don't need it. I don't know. I'll figure it out one day, what's actually viable. I think a lot of top players disagree right now, so it's hard to know what you should actually be going for. And also, I'm kind of one of them. I don't know if I'm a top. I know I'm a top player. Fuck this. I am. So, like, I still don't know what's great. Sometimes numbers can be deceiving. What is that? Is that what I think it is? No, that's probably just a magma infused. But there's that cool, like, what's it called? It's called the Imperium Epitome. This thing looks broken. I really want that. Like, I don't even play Necro, but Imperium Epitome plus Final Destination looks like such a cool combination. Because I think the first Final Destination was dropped a couple days ago, and it looks so cool. There's a clip of it in general, and it was so awesome. Oh my god. I wasn't sure exactly how they would do 40 projectiles per shot, but oh my god, they made it look so cool. Like, that's one of those attacks that genuinely I only want it for how cool it looks. Like, it is also the best staff in the game, so there's other reasons to want it. But I mostly want it just because it looks fucking awesome, man. That thing is so cool. I feel like that people underestimate that. Like, Elbow I like more solely because of how it looks. Like, Debo is probably better. Yeah, probably in almost any situation, but does it shoot tons of shots per second? I want to be like a Gatling gun. It's way cooler. Whoa, 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 whoa. I can't believe I just did that. No way I just did that, right? I'm the one who makes fun of people for doing that. I can do better. Are you kidding me? Did I just get hit by a ghost crystal segment? That's crazy. I'm better than that. Come on. I don't really have any drops on this except for 2 lizards and spell coats that do nothing for me, so I don't actually really care if I die that much. But still, come on, I'm better than that. Okay, let's max attack with our good friends over here. Are you doing UDLs? One thing we could be doing as well is now that the Debo is a Halloween reskin. So let me check out the list of reskins. Yeah, the Doombo has a reskin. Anything else that I would want have a reskin? No. Why was I not taking damage there? What? Wait, what? How was I doing the damage? I don't know why that happened, actually. I'm actually kind of curious. Huh. Now, this game, every once in a while something happens that, like, I'm sure it's not a bug, but it's certainly not a feature either. Something's going on. It's like a weird interaction with the mechanics. Feels unintentional. Yeah, that's boss room. Whoa, chill. Now all those laser type attacks are really weird, because those don't really exist in the normal game, in Realm. It's not really an attack that like lasers you down. It's kind of just, it's unique to this game, which like I don't dislike them. I think they look really cool, but they're definitely odd, and they can be really hard to dodge. Where you have to move sideways the attack where you just were. Like they're difficult to do. I gotta get used to those, honestly. Blue bag. That's fine. In theory, I should be doing Lottles for the black hole trap, but I will never drop that. Now, actually, I have dropped a black hole trap, which you'd think would mean like, oh, so you can drop it now. That means that I'll never drop it again. I got lucky once. I've been smiled upon by the RNG just once. That's never gonna happen again. I can tank that on more classes than I thought I could. First time I tanked that, I was like, damn, I'm so strong on this knight. And then I realized that you can honestly do that on most classes. It does hurt a lot, but it's not one-shot hurting. I feel like I'm getting used to it over time. Especially because I like this class a lot. It's a fun class to play. Can I get some T7 boots already? Come on. Yeah, no, okay. No, I'm not gonna hate. To be fair, getting 2 of the cloaks, like, I feel like sometimes I feel like luck is hard to measure on a character like this, because it's like, yeah, I got 2 whites, technically. I don't know, sometimes I feel like I'm lucky, but in the wrong way. You know, like, getting a white at level 10 is cool, but when it's on a soft core and it's not the white you need, it's... Like, is that even luck at that point? What am I guess 3 shards, sure. I don't know. I'll get used to it. I'm happy with my luck. It's better than some people, man. Oh my god, there's some people on the server that are, cursed by, a power that's greater than any of ours. And I've gotten some okay drops. I got the Heraldic Guild Guards pretty early on my night. Anything else lucky I've gotten? Got pretty unlucky in terms of drops on like my samurai. Oh shit, there's a flame right there. I did not see that. I do like to look for tier rooms just because they're so easy to find in this dungeon if they are there. Okay, let's head to the dungeon. They're going to Hilarious, so I'll get to join them on that after. Go to the forest. Trying to think, like, I guess if I got a Hat Lost Souls, I would wear it right now, I guess. I don't know, it feels like so many of those items are just really mid. really mediocre items. They're not necessarily bad per se, but it's just I don't like. It's not worth it. Like they're better than a shard, I guess, in theory. And also, I'm speaking from the perspective of someone who has T11 items accessible. And I guess, in theory, I think that technically UTs are supposed to be as good as T11s, at least before whatever happens, before you exalt them. But in practice, most of the time, UTs outclass them. Also, it feels like there's kind of a class system even within the Royal UTs based on where they're dropped. Like, event purple UTs are a lot different than center purple UTs and are a lot different than Shadowlands purple UTs. It's not that any of them are horrible, but I don't know, none of them are like really... Like, center UTs aren't bad, but they feel like they're either niche or they're outclassed. Whereas a lot of like the event UTs are actually like best in slot even. Like you got well, not many of them are best in slot, but you've got like Leggings of Chronos and Omnipotent Leggings. Those are your two options. Those are best in slot in theory. And you've got Mechanical Fur Sandals, you got Black Hole Sandals, you got Spooky Sandals. All like not okay. Best in slot is a misnomer because it's the one slot where you can't really get a black bag. So in reality, there just isn't a great item for that slot, but they're still best in slot. So like, it's not a bad thing. I don't think there's a best in slot center UT for anything. Like even the niche ones are outclassed with like the Bomb of Enlightenment and like most of like the abilities. I guess in theory you could say that like no, Freddy's is not a center white though. Freddy does do the most damage on any sword technically. Pretty niche, obviously. Is there any like best in slot anything from a center dungeon? Yeah, I don't think so. Even for any niche purpose. Some you carry around, I guess. I don't know. I spoke heavy with the Sandstone Emblem. That's a good item. But I don't know. I don't know if that counts. That's a fucking green UT. And again, super niche. I don't know. Like Debo is not best in slot technically because of Onyx Bow, but it is close at least. I do wish there was a bow from a late game dungeon. I don't know why they gave 2 daggers to late game dungeons and no bows to late game dungeons and no scepters. I found that really weird. Like if you look at like late game weapons, you've got in the dagger category, you got 3 reds, but for bows and scepters, your only red comes from Onyx, which feels really limiting. I really like Seraphim and whatever it's called. Fuck, I'll do a treasure cave. Like, I'm not gonna get anything I like, but I might get a T-shot. Or, sorry, an elbow. It's just a T-shot, though. I don't know, I like T-shots. It's a good bow, it's just that I don't want to have to run this dungeon. It's slow and bad, and I already bit maxed. Because it overlaps with, Hilarious, which I'm obviously going to be grinding. Oh, that's a fast boss find, okay. If I found the boss that fast, this dungeon feels okay. Also, unlike softcore, which I've been playing a little bit of recently, at least I feel productive when I do any dungeon, because I get the nice glory, you know? Nah, softcore feels horrible to play for me. I never understand how anyone can be happy when you kill an enemy and you get no glory. Well, okay, technically you do get glory in theory, but, I mean, you know, you don't actually. You get fame in theory, but it's not glory. It's different. But it doesn't have any real supreme value, you know?
College students have gone to college and gotten hooked on drugs, marijuana, and alcohol. Listen, stop trying to be somebody else. Don't try to be someone else. Be yourself and know
I just love this song.
enough. Don't try to be someone else. Don't try to be like
Such an interesting
else.
sample.
Don't try to act like someone else. Be yourself. Be secure with yourself. Rely and trust upon your own decisions.
I also find it really... I feel like there's some irony to it. I don't know. I love Frank Ocean. Like, I I'm not. Frank Ocean gets his flowers. Everyone loves Frank Ocean, but fuck, man, what a fantastic artist.
Because that stuff is highly addictive. When people become weed heads, they become sluggish, lazy, stupid,
Actually, getting kind of close to speed max. 30, right?
sluggish, lazy, stupid, and unconcerned.
Okay.
That's all marijuana
Speed is impossible to
does.
max in this game because like there's no way I'm running any of the speed dungeons. Purgatory is so cringe. I guess. Wait. Shit. Wait. I need Purgatory bomb. Oh, that bomb is so useful. Like, okay, I don't like that bomb at all, but I have to acknowledge that invulnerability during fights, like a ton of the fights in the game, like Beyblade phase on Onyx, just being able to be invulnerable and run away from the boss is so useful. Eventually, I'll max every stat. I feel like trying to max stats is honestly a waste because of how much you get from levels. Like, yeah, drink pods when you get them, but not the target. Me and Unnep didn't chill. We can push him into rage. Is he in rage? No, he's not. Oh yeah, he is. Whoa. Purple. Yeah, I just do no damage. That's the problem. Oh, I'll take another dungeon. Like, I need the Devo to do any damage to any boss. Got him. But I guess in theory, Black Hole Trap would be nice, so I feel weird not doing an Omnipotence, you know? Fuck, I'm the target. Spill me. Spill me. Bad day for Demixel. What? What? Why am I still the target? Chill, dog. Does he not change targets? Wait, really? Does he hold the same target for the entire fight? Oh, I didn't even know that. That would be true, though. Chaps again, man. I just need sandals, dude. It can't be this hard. Fuck, I'm unlucky. Wow. Okay, we need... Okay, what bosses do we actually need stuff from? We need Gloomy drops. We need Hilarious drops. Those are the two biggest ones. Well, actually, we don't need Gloomy drops. We need to do Gloomies. We need to do Hilariouses. I don't know. I think that's most of it. In theory, we can get the sandals from Valis, which are nice. But, I don't know. They just don't stand out. Like, okay, hold on. I think they're the best defensive boot, right? I think so. That is actually a fine stat spread. I love when the pet kills thing. You know what? Maybe that's on the table. I might be able to work with that. Yeah, okay. I'll be doing Valises. So Valis, Gloomy, Hilarious. Who else is, like, relevant enough that I should care? I think that's pretty much it. Astaroth is useless. Title is useless. There's gotta be some armor, no? I swear there's like 1,000 light armors that drop from good bosses. Void hat. Let me look. Void hat gives me a use to do that. Corsair's Conductorium gives you that. Anubis Lair and Freddy's Pizzeria. Okay, sure. I guess. That's not horrible. So there are options. They're just not good options, you know? As much as it is cringe as fuck, it's pretty nice to have the possibility to get, like... How do I say this? Like, it's... I don't like heavy armor classes, but the ability to just go into a dungeon and know for a fact, like, okay, I can get a drop from this, from, like, everything, is really nice in Shadowlands. Like, yeah, everything else, you're giving up everything else for that, which sucks, but... I don't know. Maybe I hate everything. All I know is keep doing Gloomy so I can get this achievement, this challenge done. I want to get the weekly challenge done ASAP. Because I don't know what I want to collect it on though. I think I want to collect it on the Huntress, but I'd be willing to collect it on the Knight if I need to. They're both totally acceptable, I think, choices. What do you think about it? Why do people jump on the boss like that? I don't get it. I guess if you jump... Oh, sandals. Finally. Turn off to 8. I should do fungal, I know. Just don't want to, man. So, hold up. Which dungeons... Does it tell me what the dungeons drop in terms of tiered gear? It does. So, if I want T9 gear, which dungeons can I do? Freddy's Pizzeria, Kronos, and the Anubis Lair. Are those the 48s, or like the 45s? Pizzeria, Kronos, and Anubis. That's so weird to me. What a weird choice of 3 bosses to be harder than the other ones. I would argue that those are not difficult bosses at all, especially Freddy. Isn't Freddy like the easiest event boss available? Why does that one give T9 stuff? They really did, like, intentionally make them different strengths, huh? Yeah, there's no reason for me to complain. I like those dungeons. Anubis Slayer is terrifying, but it's fun. Freddy's is super easy and it's fun. And then what was the third one? Kronos? Like, how is Kronos harder than Omnipotence? Maybe it's just because of the voice line, but I always think of Kronos as an easy Omnipotence. No, I guess it is harder, actually. Omnipotence is a pretty easy fight. Oh, I missed Hilarious. But again, I can't even get the pot drop from Hilarious, so it feels horrible to do that fight. I will say, I think Onyx fights and doing a lot of dance phases has made me really good at every other dodging phase. I feel like I've gotten a lot better at these. We'll do Alice. I just forget to toggle that. I don't need a button to toggle that. I don't know why I would ever turn that off. What? Oh, it's Nether Waste. Oh, I love that sky. That's my favorite sky. You never really get to see the Nether Waste sky, but on Genesis SMP, I actually intentionally made sure that I got the Nether Waste sky to look up at. Oh, Cat Girl Aether died. That's my goat right there. Sad day for everyone involved. Okay, I guess in theory I should be doing Oozle because he drops T9 stuff. Or is that Kronos? Can I just say, I'm so sad I didn't get to finish, I didn't get to make more progress in Genesis SMP. Like, okay, you have no idea how many plans I have for that server. And sadly, they're plans that my current SMP After Hours just doesn't work with. But I'm so excited to get into like for the next time I'm in like an SMP like that. I have so many cool plans. I have so many cool ideas. I think like the concept of an isolationist character hasn't really been done yet in an SMP, and I feel like it's such a good idea. I'm amazed people haven't like put more into it yet, because it feels pretty obvious to me that that would be a cool character design. And it also is perfect for like scripted stuff, but at the same time I don't want to do it in scripted stuff, so I don't know. Maybe I end up doing unscripted stuff, and that's fine. I'm happy with scripted stuff. Scripted stuff sounds fun, but the main thing for scripted stuff for me is I don't want someone else to. There's no cult. I hate you. Okay, to be clear, I will say, whether you want to call it a cult or not, you guys heard. Okay, the funny thing is that you guys say it even though you've heard my plans. I'm not hiding anything from my chat. I've explained my plans in detail. I've made it very clear that my plans are negative, but not cult related. Health and crit chance. Fuck yeah. Also, by the way, I'm almost at 1 million alive fame. I'm sitting at 930k, which is like not amazing, but it's good. Yeah, 110k night. Did Loa just get a double kill in Twilight? That's crazy. Who the fuck dies to Loa? Ain't no way. The cult was okay. I will say there was a server where I had a cult. NFL SMP season 3. I had a cult. I did a whole cult thing. It was awesome. Okay. But the Scientology thing, that's just a bit. It's not an actual plot line. I think that's pretty obvious. And it should be particularly obvious to my chat who it's been explained to. Okay, just a blue bag means tier 9 gear. I actually didn't know this before. This is huge that now I know that Freddy's Pizzeria, Kronos, and Anubis Slayer are a step above the rest. I knew they had higher requirements, but I guess I just didn't realize that they also drop T9 gear more consistently. Because I always thought that every single one of the event dungeons could drop T9 gear. So there's now, I guess there's a more clear progression then. You go for the tier 8 gear from the, first you do a center dungeons, I guess, and then you go to T8 gear from the first event dungeons, then T9 gear from Kronos, Freddy's Pizzeria, and Anubis Slayer, and then you get the tier 10 from Void. In my opinion, the worst part of the game is the fact that you need to get every single piece of tier 10 gear or get a lucky white to ever have access to 60 tier point dungeons. I think that's cringe. I think I should be able to access them before I get all those tier 10s. Because farming tier 10 gear is so boring, especially when you need all of it. For T9 to get into the 52s, you don't need 6 pieces of T9, you need 2. Wait, no you don't. Hold up. You need 4. But 4 is doable. I can get 4 pieces. But it's when it keeps going, that's when things get rough. You know? But how you doing, Fire Cave? How are you on this wonderful evening? I love the phrase "good evening." It feels more capable of being like vague, you know. But I do want to make more SMP content. I think I just got kicked from an SMP. They didn't say. Okay. Can I just say? Okay. I find it so funny how often I run into the exact same thing, where someone I kind of know invites me to a server, right? And I'm like, oh, that sounds cool. And then I get very clear, like, I'm not gonna play that. Like, I might log on once or twice, but I won't be consistent. And then they're like, no, we'd still love to have you. And then I join, I don't play in the first week, and then they kick me. It's so funny. Remove limit to I'm here. That's a horrible idea. If I remove the limit, I have to increase the price. You know, it's all about supply and demand. You know, there's too much. If there's infinite supply, then why am I demanding it? You know, there needs to be some demand, some reason for me to put it up, and that's draining the economy. Because quick reminder that channel points have a direct to USD conversion. For every 2,000 channel points, that's how does it work? Is 200 channel points a cent? Yeah, 200 channel points is a cent. There's like a direct conversion rate. So if I can take channel points out of the economy, I make money indirectly. There's always been the cat memes to USD conversion. Oh, fuck. I always mess that up. Oh. Now, I will say, on melee classes, this fight can be terrifying, but on ranged classes, fuck, this fight's easy, so... I don't really understand how people have trouble on this phase. I know I'm gonna die to it now that I said that, but... Okay, well, I got hit twice, GG's. And I got hit 3 times. Never mind, I understand why people have trouble on it now. No, it doesn't do that much damage. It's not a scary phase. It never has been. Where are we going? Over here? I also don't like at the start here, he shoots one shot and then he adds in another layer. That's terrifying. Because you kind of want to line up with the first shots, but then he adds more. I'll take blue bags any days. T9 bow? Nah, T8 bow. Worth a try. That's a T9 sword, I think. Yeah, T9s are definitely droppable there. Let's go to Larry's. No call.
Every night fucks every day up. Every day patches the night up. Oh God, you should match it. It's that
I have so many pots to sell. It's so hard to sell potions. It's not worth the time. But I also feel weird dropping them, so I mostly just put them in Guild Vault, which is like, that's not horrible, I guess, but I can do better. Oh, no one's here. It was not voice speed. Oh, they are here. They just were in the air. Okay, never mind. Stand corrected. Nah, but even though I'm maxed it, I can't not do hilarious. Dude, this thing is so good for archers. Or, sorry, huntresses. On the target. Huntress stall him. One more throw. Oh no, a chase. What? He always does 2. How do you always hit 2? Huh. So you tell me to spend my 3k? You have 3k channel points? Hey, here's the thing, right? I'm like those, you know those apps where they're like, oh, do surveys or something, or like play games and we'll pay you cash, but then they make you cash out at a minimum amount? Like, if everyone cashed out their channel points right now, I'd lose a good amount of money, but because you need 200k to cash out, it's hard to get 200k channel points. That's a lot of channel points. I'm scamming everyone. Like, that USD conversion, good luck getting to it, you know? But if you can, I will pay you. It's yet to happen. Not a single person has ever done cat memes to USD conversion. I'm waiting for it, and I am hyped for it, honestly. But nah, I'm actually so hyped for that. That's gonna be so silly when that happens. But at least in theory, definitely, yes. Please spend your money. There's a lot of currencies around the world that my channel points are worth more than. Why is this guy taking no damage? Oh, because he's health increased by the crowd. What do we got? Freddy? I'll do Freddy's. Beautiful. Freddy's a good dungeon to do. I get the boots, and then I get... What else can I get from Freddy? Nothing, but I get evasion, and I can get T9s. I also just love Freddy. I feel so bad for colorblind people, because they don't get to experience the best event dungeon in the game. I feel like some of the event dungeons stand out for me as so much better than the other ones. Like, I like dungeons. Like, I'm not saying there's a problem with, like, Chronos, but I've never liked Chronos. I've never really gotten it. Oh, no. It's not 2-ish years. It would probably be, like, a couple months. But most people like to spend their channel points, so it doesn't matter. Nah, no. By no means, it doesn't take nearly that long. I think you get about 200 per hour. So 1,000 hours, which is a lot. But you get double for being a sub, which helps a lot. And then you also get the activity checks every 15 minutes that give you, I think, 150 or something. In the end, it would probably only take a couple months. But it would not be quick. It's definitely not going to make you as much as any other thing you could do with your time. Oh. Finally, I don't have to worry about T7 drops. Oh, I already wasn't doing that. Oh. Finally, I don't have to worry about T8 drops. We have full T8. Beautiful. With the T9 leggings. Okay, then we do Freddy's until we get to gear point 52. And then I guess we do Voids. I guess I want the Void hat. In theory, that would be a nice thing to get. I don't know. A lot of the drops in this game, they sometimes feel, again, like they're just outclassed by tiered gear. But they still get the tier points. I don't know. It feels weird to choose an item solely for its tier points. But it is sometimes optimal. Please say no one kills Gloomy before. Whoa! What mastery is that? That thing looks awesome. I want to be that. Wait, that's so cool. That's 4? I've never seen someone mastery 4, I guess. Wow. That looks awesome. Wait, that can't be 4? I need to get mastery on all characters. It wouldn't even be that hard for me. It's something I could totally accomplish, I think. It would be kind of boring, but I'm so hyped to get better mastery. Can you get mastery from softcore? Does anyone know about that? Actually, it's easy to check. I just have to check top softcore players and see what they got. Okay, I don't need to hear this gets. No, I'm gonna actually check this really quick because I'm actually curious if softcore gives it. Nope, that's not what I was looking for. Oracle, leaderboards, softcore. I know for a fact that this person only plays softcore. Okay, yes, it does. Softcores do grant. Okay. Okay, yeah. So maybe I just use softcores and get it. It's a little bit cringe, but it works, I guess. One thing I like about getting all these character slots by backcrafting them all is that nowadays, like, if I die, I don't have to, like, delete the character. So I can keep records of all my past deaths. Sadly, this game doesn't keep records of deaths on characters that are deleted. So once you delete a character, all of that memory is gone. But if you can maintain the character and continue playing on it, you get to see, like, all your previous deaths, you know? So, like, I can see, like, my early deaths in the game, and if I'm playing this game in a year, I get to see, like, oh, cool. So that I might have hundreds and hundreds of hours of playtime on one character. I think that's cool. I always love games like that. Where you, like, roguelikes in general, I feel like people don't really talk about Realm as a roguelike much, but it really is. Same with Telos, obviously. I mix those terms up pretty much indiscriminately. Telos, like, kind of feels a lot like a roguelike a lot of the time. Not because of the random generation of the dungeons. I don't really care about that, but mainly because of the resets. That's its core element of roguelikes. I had a friend argue that roguelikes needed to have permanent progression. I always found that. I think that's a weird take, though. It's like, did Rogue? I don't think Rogue had permanent progression. That's like the OG roguelike, no? I don't know. I feel like permanent progression is not required in a roguelike. The only thing that really matters about a roguelike is that it truly involves a reset, and that you lose all your stuff. I feel like that's like at the start that can be really scary, and that's why so many people go into softcore. But once you accept that it's a game and you play it like it's meant to be played, it actually becomes satisfying to die, you know? I don't know. In the end, it's all just up to personal preference. And I respect software players, do what you want, but I don't know, I think if they like change their mindset on the game, they could have more fun. But I respect it, you know, and to be clear, I made a softcore too. So I'm not gonna say that there's no reason to make a softcore. I think the main reason I made one was for practicing dungeons, which I think is a little different than actually playing the game, but I don't know, I wish that softcores automatically get you stuff. I think that would be cool. So you could try out dungeons like the Shatters, like Celestial Province. There's other dungeons that are like, it's really hard to run in there on the first try and you know what's happening. And there's not really guides out, at least right now. Maybe soon there will be, but it just takes a while to get those guides out. So for the time being, there aren't too many options for like places to find like information on like how to fight Nophanim. Like I've never even entered a Nophanim. I've died to Seraphim twice, and Nexus 100 times, never actually finished that boss fight. I finished Twilight Mage, I guess, that's the third hard boss, apparently. Of course I beat Herald, and I beat Onyx, and I beat Asmodeus 100 times, but those don't count, apparently. I have a Twilight Mage completion, but it's not like I kinda got carried, and I didn't do much, so... I don't know, I need to learn the game better. But I'm having fun with it, so... I feel like in general, it's easy to have fun with this game, that's why I like it so much. It's like, even if you die, you have the right mindset about it, it's like a happy progression, you know? Especially because of Glory. Glory is such a nice reward. Because in Realm, right, like you have Fame, and Fame is nice, but Fame doesn't feel like it's as impactful. You can't buy stuff for Fame. Well, you can technically, but come on, you can't buy anything real for Fame. You can only buy from the shops. I think using it as a currency is actually a fantastic idea. I really like that idea for this. I've never seen that in any other Realm mag. Actually, there's a chance that Darzus does that, so maybe I'm wrong, but... I don't know, I just think that's really cool. Fantastic idea. Head to Oozle. Oh, what? You. I'd like to do Cronus, but I don't really have a reason to do Oozle. And this guy gives defense like Oozle, so I'm gonna do this first, I guess. Okay, we got this sash in the ground. Frank Ocean's always a weird artist to me. But I'm really happy that he gets the appreciation he deserves. One thing I hate, though, is when people refuse to call him a pop artist. That makes me really mad. I hate when people consider pop to be an insult. That makes me upset. And I understand why they think that, because they think like, oh, it's inherently generic because it's called pop. But I feel like that's not a fair assessment of what actual pop music is today. People use it as like an insult to say like, oh, the people that don't like Drake will say Drake is pop. It's like, okay, well, whether he's pop or not, it's not an insult to call him pop. You're gonna insult him. He's like I'm kind of a fan of Drake. I don't really care that you're using Drake though. You can diss Drake, just don't just pop, man. Come on. Don't use it as an insult. It's not a bad thing to make popular, successful music, you know? But I kind of get where they're coming from. Plus, I need to get more drops on something to the GPS playlist. Whoa, 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 whoa. I got my stats max. I don't like getting this low at all. I need to get runes too. I never really realized how strong runes were until I kind of, well, now that I think of them like like rings from Realm, they feel a lot more impactful. Like the stats they give, at first I kind of thought, okay, this is something for rich people to truly like hardcore max their characters. But in retrospect, I feel like they're more function. You should have runes in the early game. And a lot of runes that I thought were really bad, in retrospect, are really good because of exponential stats. So I think that the best runes are the ones that grant evasion and defense. You don't want runes to give you stuff like attack. So I think the best rune is genuinely like Onyx, but after that, I genuinely think it's the title rune. The title rune is so broken. There's so much to like with that rune. Defense, speed, and evasion, they work together really well. They're all, two of them are exponential stats, and the third one is totally a valid stat. No one's complaining about speed. Like, I think that rune is so underrated. Like, look at the stats on this thing, right? It grants 4 defense, 5 speed, and 4 evasion. First things first, 4 evasion, we're almost on par with the Rune of Null already. 4 evasion is a 4% damage reduction across the board, and it's exponential, so in most cases it's actually going to be a 5 or 6% damage reduction. 4 defense is also a 4% damage reduction for most players because of the defense scaling. So in the end, you end up with these 2 amazing stats. I think that rune's broken. I think most people don't count it out because they think health is the best stat. And I understand why they think that, because health is really strong. But in reality, health is not as broken as people might think. And it falls off, and it's the it's a standard stat rather than an exponential one. The important thing is not to work, is just to make sure you're not focusing on stats that are the opposite of exponential when they're fucking, what's the opposite of exponential? I don't have a term for that. There's definitely a term for that. What's the opposite of an exponent? Negatively exponential? I don't know how you'd say that. But like stats like attack that actually have like diminishing returns are really bad to focus on. I'll take Scion. Nothing I want. Ooh, I have to choose between Hilarious and Gloomy. Hard choice. One of them has a dungeon I want to go into, so I'll just watch the chat. Perfect. I don't actually want to go into Hilarious dungeon. I just want to fight the boss. I'm literally the sleeper? That's awesome. You've awoken from your slumber. How did that make you feel? Nah, okay. I actually, like, I didn't mention this on stream yesterday. I was so pissed, okay? Because I was fixing my sleep schedule. I was doing such a fantastic job. I stayed up so much later than I wanted to, okay? Like, I was having such a rough time. I stayed up all night. I made it all the way until like the afternoon. That's why I missed some streams, right? It was because because I was in pain, and I was in a ton of pain the second day. But the first day, it was solely because I was resetting my sleep schedule, you know? And then the day it's fixed, I wake up at like 7:30. I'm like, okay, good. This is the time I want to wake up. I'm chilling. I feed my dog. I open up all the doors for like the workers to come in. Everything's ready. I'm a happy little guy, and I'm chilling. Okay, I go get some breakfast. I actually drive to go somewhere. I get some breakfast from Chick-fil-A. I get myself a wonderful chicken bowl. I'm enjoying the chicken bowl, and I'm like, okay, well, I gotta get some work done. Go up to my computer, right? I start coding up a new character design for a commission I have. And I'm having a wonderful time, you know? I'm making good progress. And then, I don't know how it happens, but I wake up and it's 2 p.m. I don't even remember getting in bed. Apparently I fell asleep. I don't remember it at all. And then my sleep schedule's re-ruined. What the fuck? Like, well, kidding me? Like, come on, man. I had it right, too. I had the sleep schedule fixed. It was done, okay? And then somehow, between the hours of, like, 11 and 2, I slept again. I want to do this, actually. I don't want to do... Fuck, I only want to do this for the dungeon. But I need to do Gloomy. I can't skip Gloomy. Not the target. Like, I can just do Freddy, I guess. What does he drop? A hood and the sword. Like, in theory, I want to go into this, but I wouldn't want to miss Gloomy for it. How much more do I have to do? I have to do so many more. But I have time. This is a dungeon I actually want to do. I get the boots from it. It gives me evasion. Like, there's real benefits to this. As much as I do like to do weekly quests, and it feels like I'm progressing, at the same time, it also feels so irritating sometimes. Okay, wait, watch this, watch this. You think, like, okay, when I go in here, if I spam jump, nothing happens. Okay, watch this, though. There's some secret tech. Fuck. fucking secret tech. Yeah. That's secret tech right there. That shit's hard to do. But I've gotten it down, kind of. To get through those vents quickly. I actually have no idea why it works, but if you press shift and space at the same time right before entering the vent, and then you spam space, you move like 3 or 4 times faster through that. Because it allows you to sprint while shifting for some reason. I don't know why that works, but it works, and it makes me so happy every time I do it. Wait, they killed Lotil first? Wait, no. They go to Chunkus here. Please, if I can still get Gloomy after this, I'll be such a joyous little individual. Who am I? I'm so sad they're getting rid of the Freddy dungeon. Okay, here's the thing. I actually find the Freddy boss to be in poor taste. I think it's cringe. I don't know why they had to make it like that. I think the Freddy boss is boring. I think it's like it's not. It's one thing to IP infringe. It's nothing to IP infringe and be cringe while doing it. If you're gonna IP infringe on the FNAF IP, that's fine. Okay, they're not gonna sue you. But then like, don't make them their weapon to fucking fart. That's cringe as hell. Okay. But this boss fight specifically, I actually really like. I love this boss fight. This boss fight's really fun. I understand that colorblind people hate this shit, but I like this fight. It's cool. I like the ground like changing color. I think that's a really cool boss mechanic. And then I will admit that some of it's kind of boring. I think the jump scare phase and shots and rotations phase is boring. Jumps phase is not unique at all. But there's so much good about this boss fight. I hope if they get rid of it, they carry it over to something similar. Specifically like the ground. I love that dodging phase. I think that's such a cool phase. Give me the boots, give me the boots, give me the boots. I think there's a lot of debate on what the best in slot boots are. I feel like because I'm just running on an Iron Man, there's no reason to get multiple of the best in slot boots. So it's pretty much whichever one I get first. Really? That's a cyan bag? Are you kidding me? GG's. Fuck! Oh, I missed Gloomy by like 2 seconds. I don't need the fungal, I just need the Gloomy. Bad day for me. We'll do EDL something in this fight. Nah, but okay. I have a hot take. Here. About coziness in general. Because this is important to me, okay? Oh shit, thank you so much for the raid, Someone for us. How was the stream, dog? Nah, okay, hear me out. I genuinely think that it's impossible to feel warm when the temperature outside is comfortable. Like, it's impossible to maintain a comfortable temperature in a full home while simultaneously feeling good under like a covers in bed. Especially, like double especially if there's someone else in bed with you. Which I don't need to go into more detail on because I know all of you are lonely. But and even I am right now. But that's besides the point, you know? It's impossible to have the temperature be good for both, and I feel like you have to accept that it's never going to be comfortable to go out to be like around your house while it's comfortable to sleep. Okay, that's the boss, but I kind of want to search for a 2-room. There's a good vibe, but still nothing for you. Now, have you gotten anything on any of your streams recently? Like, I'm kind of feeling you because I've been getting nothing on my night, but it's only like, what? Is it level like 90? So I can't complain too much. And this is the new one, so I think it's like level 90. What is it at? Level 91. Okay, so actually I've made some good progress on it, but nothing yet. I only have a poison on my assassin level 1. Really? I got Heraldic Heal Guard, so I actually am not that unlucky. And then one of my hardcore teammates got the title leggings, the jug leggings, which are actually pretty good. Like, I'll take those 2 drops any day. But honestly, like, okay, I feel like anything that I feel like I've reached the point where anything that's not best in slot feels bad. So I don't know. Luckily, a lot of items are secretly best in slot, and they're like they trick you, like jugglings. Like jugglings, they seem bad. Like yeah, they're boring, but in a lot of situations, they're actually really good. Defense, I think that actually maximizing your defense is a really good strategy that people need to figure out about. Like, I'm on 200, 300 dry. Oh, that sucks. I got 87 right now. But to be fair, I'm still pretty unlucky right now because I haven't gotten much on like any of the that I need. But 280 Valis no white, that's insane. The only dungeon that's really messing me up is this. Like, come on. I need to get a Dark Champion white. There's 3 whites here, and none of them are dropping for me. And same with Onyx whites. To be fair, though, I can't complain that much because I've gotten 2 Onyx runes, which is kind of crazy considering 60 Onyxes. Like, I'll take that. And I got 1 on the Iron Man, so I can't complain too much on that. But the Royal, I need the Dark Guardians more, but honestly, I'd be happy with any of them. You know, like, at least my co-op needs, like, other things. They need, like, the chaps. They need the orb. Actually, they don't need the orb. The one that uses the orb is not playing at all. I'm actually going to start playing on their account probably to make sure that our squad score goes up. Here in Parkour Civilization, no one chooses to jump for the beef. I love Parkour Civilization. Just today. Wait. Literally today, I sent Zam my new favorite image, which is this is what being a parkour noob in a world full of parkour pros feel like. I love those videos so much. I've heard people like make fun of them, and I understand why. Like, kids, generally content that like it's made for kids is going to be a little bit like, it's gonna be a little empty. That's fine though. The big thing for me though is I actually find Parkour Civilization to be incredibly charming. I know that's weird, but like I haven't seen PvP Civilization yet. I might watch it on stream. I know it's a little cringe, and I get that, but I honestly find it really charming. The characters are actually kind of unique, and like even though the story is like the most basic shit I've ever heard, like at least it's cool. I don't know, it makes me happy. So sometimes it feels like there's no like chill shows anymore. Like I've always loved Community. That's been my favorite show for pretty much my entire life, ever since I first watched it. And I love Community. And one thing that I love about Community is that it manages to still make me attached to the characters and still present stakes without making it feel like everything's life or death. Like, I love that show because I can watch it in the background, and I've watched Community over 100 times. Like, I've completed the entire show in its entirety over 100 times. And every time I've enjoyed it, but more importantly, every time it's felt like it's never been a stressful show, you know? It's a show you can watch in the background and you'll enjoy it, or you can watch in the foreground and you can enjoy it, and I love that. It's called the... What the fuck are you talking about? That sentence is so hard to read, Fire Cave. You gotta make that make more sense. Is the book called A Got Called the Predictor? Because that's a weird ass book title. But no, I feel like some shows just need to be chill. There's this one show that it's about the mob. It's called A Got Called the Protector. There's no way that's the title of the book. Oh, sorry, the Predictor? A Got Called the Predictor? Okay. There's this show. It's called Bee and Puppy Cat. It's horrible. It makes no sense. The characters are absurdly confusing. There's no considerable story arc to it. There's another show. It's called what is it called? I forgot what it's called. It's like a heavily like LSD based show. Super confusing. I forgot what it's called. I love it so much. No. I wasn't done yet. I wasn't done yet. I fucking love being Puppy Cat. Oh my god, I love that show. I can just watch that show, have no idea what the fuck they're talking about, and I love it. It makes me so happy. It's so chill, you know? And it feels like it's not actually targeted towards kids. That's not really a kid's show per se. So it feels like there's still at least some mature themes, so I don't feel like a dumbass. But there's like, I love that show. That show is awesome. It makes me so happy when I watch it. It's just a joyous experience, you know? I wish there were more shows like that. I love those shows. And like there are the equivalent, I'm blanking on the name of it though. It's called The Predator. It's called The Predator. Dude, you gotta work on the spelling. Now, Bee and Puppy Cat was such a chill show to watch. I loved that one. And like, it's one thing when it's like a comedy, right? Like you've got shows that are really great comedies, right? Especially animated comedies. Like there are some amazing ones. Like I really like, I don't know. Smiling Friends. But Smiling Friends doesn't have a story. I don't feel happy when I watch Smiling Friends. I feel like I'm laughing. That's a different thing. I want shows that like they give me simple conflict and they make me happy, but they're not designed for small children, so they still have moderately mature themes, and I don't feel like a dumbass watching them, you know? And I feel like there's only a couple shows that have matched that for me recently. I'm blanking on what the show is. It's a show, it's on Netflix. It's a Netflix original. And it's like a podcast style show. It's one of the few podcast style things I've actually enjoyed in my life. And it's called The Midnight Gospel. The Midnight Gospel. I love The Midnight Gospel. That show is so... I just got all 3 of the rare stats, by the way. Health, evasion, crit chance. What are the odds? I love The Midnight Gospel so much. That show is so great. Basically, the plot is, right? It's this character. I forgot It's the fucking Midnight Gospel. Read a message. Did you say that before? Yeah, I did read your message. Fuck you, Jaybird. I read it instantly. Now, I love the Midnight Gospel. That show is fantastic, okay? It manages to be, like, interesting and catch my attention. Okay, it's just called The Predator. That's a very interesting thing to title your show. Sounds like a documentary about many relevant figures today. So many predators today. I'm actually curious, chat. I have a question. Okay. In, like, generally in fields where people are famous, they're generally more often exposed to be some sort of predator. Do you think that's because A, people with personalities that would make them predators fall into those groups more often? B, those groups are easier to expose, so they're caught more often, or C, both? I think I'm leaning on C. At first, I always leaned on B, but more recently, I've kind of understood the point of A, and I'm starting to think it's C. I think that's both at the same time. There is more of stuff like that in like entertainment-based spheres, and it's easier to catch people. Like, I've always found that interesting. I think that part of it comes from, like, again, I've talked about this before about being colleagues with kids. I think that people don't understand how they're supposed to act in those situations. And they act in immature ways. When you have to be a colleague with someone who's significantly younger than you, that can be like, oh my god, I was on 2.9 HP. That was terrifying. Again, I don't really care about dying right now. I'm not really far in the game yet, but I would like to keep my tier points at 49. I guess I didn't even understand the question. My point is, okay. If you look at like different fields of like jobs, you know, you could be like an accountant, you could be a thing. The entertainment sphere in general, whether you're a comedian, whether you're an actor, whether you're a streamer, whether you're a writer, whether you're a producer, a director, those groups, in my experience and from what I've seen, both in people I know and like people I've known and like been friends with, and people that I've like seen on like the news and stuff who've been exposed for stuff, are much more consistently outed as whether it's like a sexual predator thing or some of those, one of those creepy ass things. And I'm curious if you guys think that's more because like there's more of them, or more because they get caught easier. And if it says they caught easier, that's horrifying. But I worry that it's the same rate in everything, and we just see it more often because people are they have more attention on them, which is a terrifying thing to think about. But I feel like everyone's noticed that, right? Like obviously it's not just famousness, but like maybe people, they just, you know what, maybe it is just famousness. Like, I guess wasn't there that whole thing with Bill Gates and that like one person who worked for him? And there's been a ton of things like that. Maybe it's just that famous people that are in the public sphere can't shake it off. You know, like if you're super rich, you could probably shake it off because it doesn't matter if people dislike you. Maybe that's it. I don't know, it's hard to tell. Why did he shoot that way? Nah, Kronos is terrifying. I don't know how much damage that shot does because I've never gotten hit by it, but I've seen people get one shot by it, and I don't know how it works. I don't know where he shoots it. It's definitely not where his hand is. Just go. Go. Just go. You really wish you can just kill him off? Okay, I don't know about killing him off. That might be a jump, but you could pay him off. Diddy's pretty rich. But like, again, Diddy's the most recent example. Like someone like totally in the entertainment sphere, okay? His whole life. To be fair, he's gotten away with it for a while. Diddy has been like very, like, okay, if you asked me a year ago, would I trust my daughter at like a Diddy event? No, of course not. He's been publicly outed as like a really creepy guy for a while. But the thing about Diddy is that the people that were outing him were the same people that were homophobic, because there's a lot of homophobia in that community. So I kind of thought that he was like, in my mind, there was a chance that he was just gay, and they hated him because he was just gay. And it was hard to tell whether it was actually that, or whether he was actually like a creepy guy, or whether he was just gay, and then he was oppressed because of that in that community. And now it's obvious that it was not just that. But the problem is that people like that would get attacked. Like, you only knew Diddy because of the Keshy song? That's crazy. That's insane to me. To be fair, you wouldn't hear Diddy songs. No one knows Diddy songs. But like, you know who Biggie is? Do you know who Biggie Smalls is? I feel like everyone has to know who Biggie is, right? Biggie's a famous person, right? We'll shut up about it. Yeah, apparently there were walkouts there were free Diddy walkouts at some schools in my area, which is crazy. Free Diddy is such a crazy take. Oh my god. Like, what an insane thing to search for. Free Diddy? We aren't allowed to say it? Holy shit, banned term. If I want to go to a freak off with them, that's insane. To be fair, like there were tons of bits at VidCon about Diddy. Like the Diddy parties and shit. That was one thing, I guess. Hold on, hold on, chat. I'll be right back. I'll be like 30 seconds, I promise. Okay, sorry about that, I'm back. Okay. By the way, okay? Can we talk about Fiend? What the fuck is going on, okay? What is going on with Fiend, okay? Why is every like, it's not even new anymore. Why is it like the most relevant thing right now, okay? Everyone keeps saying, why so Phineas? I don't even know what that means, but it terrifies me, okay? And on top of that, like, I don't get the joke, okay? Why is Sabrina Carpenter playing Fiend at a concert? What the fuck? Why? Like, what? I don't... Have you slept yet, Mari? You better have slept by now. But, like, that makes me so confused. Like, what are they doing? What? Like, why did you have that ready? Why was Fiend a song that Sabrina Carpenter had prepared? You can't just play any song at a concert. There's no way they're using like the Spotify copy. You need a different audio file. Right? I think I'm right on that. I think you need a completely different file to play it at a concert. Clearly they had that file ready. Why? Why in the world are they prepared for that? And like it's obviously Travis is gonna play Fiend at most of his things. Okay, sure. But like that's a start. And then Playboy Cardi plays Fiend. It's like, okay, sure, I'm fine. I'm not mad about it. JB, I'm not complaining. I like the song. I actually really like Fiend. I think it's a great song. It's actually really catchy. But what is happening? I just don't get it. I'm confused. Oh, come on. I want to go to the pizzeria. Please. I never get any bags. I'm never about to be happy. I'm never let me happy. I love thighs. God damn it. I get the dungeon. No, it's fine. Oh, this is gloomy. Don't do battles first. Well... No, I want to do gloomy. But it's just so insane to me that song is now like bigger than it's ever been. Like, I'm actually curious. You know what? No, I'm gonna go to Spotify real quick. Home. What is the top song in the US right now? Where is it? Please show us up. No, I just want the top 50 in the US. This is usually so easy to find. Here it is. I'm curious. Oh. Really? Never mind. I was so wrong. What? I've never heard this song, by the way. I want to listen to this. There's a new Cardi? Cardi Weekend? I've gotten so bored of The Weeknd recently. I feel like The Weeknd has become like such a boring artist. I feel like he hasn't made anything I've really liked in a while. And it's not that I dislike him. Like, he's still got great music in the past. I don't think he's a bad artist, but he used to stand out a lot, and now he feels like he blends in a lot. Like, I liked a lot of After Hours, but Dawn FM was... It was fine. And then like Sabrina Carpenter's doing really well, obviously. He picks a word and then repeats it for the next 4 lines. I've never liked Cardi. I've never thought Cardi was very good. I've never really understood the appeal of Cardi, honestly. Like, it's not that I dislike Cardi, but... Okay, Mario, of course you believe. Joy, I love Joy versus... Okay. I genuinely don't know how to describe the experience I had when I first saw that, okay? Because I saw a lot of them first, right? I had seen, like, the Inside Out 2 song, okay? And I was like, sure, okay, that's funny, okay? And then out of nowhere, I'm just scrolling through Reels with a friend of mine, and I get one of those songs, I scroll past it, and she scrolls back down on my phone and says, no, watch this. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? I've seen this a million times, this isn't interesting, okay? And she's like, no, you need to see this, okay? So I watched the whole thing, and then I realized it's not the Inside Out 2. It's the Baby Evil, wait, no, what is it? The Baby Skibbity Evil Inside Out 2 song. And I just have a fucking panic attack. It was insane. Why is there an Evil Baby Inside Out 2 song? Why does that exist? Sorry, no, I keep forgetting. Evil Baby Skibbity Inside Out 2 song. I don't understand what's going on, and I don't like it. It scares me. It's terrifying to me. Genuinely, I don't know how to feel about it. It's scary. It's scary every time I watch one of those videos. Who is this man that is making these videos? Because I've heard his other music now, and it is also horrible. No. Oh, there's the mushroom. Holy fuck, I just had a heart attack. Nah, I don't know what's going on. It scares me. Also, by the way, if any mods are in here, please tell me if nausea blocking mods are banned. I still don't know if that's bannable. What's that to make the free guys when you meet? There is an SMP. I'm still in the where is it? Did I get kicked? Or is it just lower on my list of screens than I thought it would be? Freaky Deaky SMP. I don't think anyone really played on this server, sadly. But the Freaky Deaky SMP does exist. No, okay, by the way, I know I already said this, but I've come on this album so much. I like this album a lot now. I think the problem was, I watched the music video for this song, and I was like, come on, Sabrina, you're more interesting than this. Because, okay, this is like a common cycle, where a pop star will release a, like, really successful albums, and become successful through singles, right? But the problem is, then they want to make a splash, they want to be different. So they'll release songs that aren't like anything they've made before, but all they'll end up doing is making worse music, you know? And there's a ton of artists that have done that. And like, oftentimes, they'll get like really edgy and boring, right? And it's like, they become like, oh, what's her name? Who's the bitch I hate? I forgot her name. Oh, what's her name? She's like a screamo band if it was pop, but also didn't make any sense. Her name starts with an A. She's really annoying, and like, she has like one good song, and then for some reason thought that meant she got to be like really unique. Oh, I totally forgot her name. I know her name starts with an A. Come on, chat, help me on this one. I'm just gonna search song about killing men. That's the only way I remember about it. Thank you. This is actually a really valuable playlist. Oh fuck, it's a dead link? Come on, what's the name of the song? I forgot her name. She makes the worst fucking music though, and she just, I hate her so much. Genuinely probably my least favorite pop artist. Come on. Maybe your song name starts with an AE? No, I don't remember it. I'll realize it eventually, and then I'll feel dumb. Okay, let's go to Anubis. Anubis Slayer is a T9 dropper. Heartbreak is one thing, my ego is another. I forgot already. I'm gonna remember it at some point during this stream now. I'm gonna be thinking about this until I get it. Oh, come on, man, I know this. Okay, okay, hold up. No, that song's actually good. I give up. I'll remember it soon. All I know is I hate her, and I have endless hate for this woman. I like the regret of her OST. That's a banger take. Keep it up. I don't remember any song from that, but I bet they were fantastic. Am I attack max yet? I bought a drawing tablet to play Beat Block. The fuck? Oh, is Beat Block the Undyne fight game? Oh, you bought a $200 tablet for that. I have a tablet. I don't really use it much though. But I originally bought it for art. Used it for art a little bit, and then I realized I was better with mouse. So then I started to use it for Osu, and then I realized I was better with mouse at that as well. Oh, it was only 20. Okay, never mind. You're broke. I'm curious though. Okay, chat. Best game OST. What are we thinking? She got shamed? No, I'm just confused why you lied. Because it wasn't an unbelievable lie. Tons of them. Undertale's a valid pick. Omori's a valid pick. I would like to vote for third party though. Okay, hear me out. Well, fuck. Maybe I don't. Maybe I want to say Minecraft, which is not third party at all. I don't know. Like, okay. It's not Regretivator, I pinky promise. You don't like the Minecraft OST? C418? It's fantastic. I love that OST. Okay, stop saying Roblox games. Has a good OST, but it's not the best? It's up there. C418 is a legend. Pizza Tower? I don't remember the Pizza Tower OST being amazing, but I don't really remember it too well. I never even finished Pizza Tower. I didn't really like that game, I'm gonna be honest. It was fine. It was so critically acclaimed, I assumed it would be fantastic. I think I might have had too good expectations of it. I thought it was gonna be like a fantastic, like perfect, and it was just good. Because I heard such amazing things about that game. Stop listing Roblox games. Okay, hear me out. This is another bold pick. Pokemon Diamond. Fantastic soundtrack. A lot of Nintendo games that could have a chance here. Gotta go back by that Eric House too. Thanks for tuning in. They have such a good OST, you're gonna hate her. I'm not a hater. Okay, here's my mindset here. I don't necessarily think that these OSTs are bad. There's just... Okay. There are great Roblox games out there. There's no universe they're better. I don't believe you. And this is coming from someone who has no idea, never heard them. But like, Needy Streamer Overload, is that the fucking... Is that the game I think it is? I feel like you've told me about this game and I do not want to play it. Can I do anything difficult, please? Wait, Onyx Brute? Imagine dying to an Onyx Brute. That hurts. Anything but. The good game? I'm not saying it's bad, but okay. I don't know. Okay, here's the thing. Here's my mindset, you know? I've done so much research on game OSTs that I know the good ones. Because I've used them in videos, or I've recommended them to other people, or I've helped people. Because I help people find music a ton. Like, I know good OSTs. I promise I would have found it. Unless it's all copyrighted. Like, I found some niche shit. You guys ever played Pokemon Rejuvenation? Yeah, me neither, but it's got the fucking best OST of all time. Love that OST. Actually, yeah, I've played it now. I've tried it out. It was fine. I didn't really like it, though. No, this kid's Fast Times 5. Honestly, no. This album is really good. I fuck with this heavy. So I'm curious to see if the rivalry is still a thing, though, with, like, the whole Olivia Rodrigo thing. I don't know if that's still a thing. Every YouTuber plays at least one Undertale song in their videos. It's mandatory now. Well, Undertale's fantastic, right? I never counted out Undertale. Undertale is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful soundtrack. No, Deltarune's not great. Deltarune fell off heavy. Here's the thing about Deltarune. I'm really happy that we got an adequate warning before Deltarune. Deltarune was not nearly as good as Undertale, and that's fine. Oh, please, Doombo! Please, please. Fuck, man, I would have even taken the hat. Are you kidding me? Doom Katana. God fucking damn it, dude. I don't know what that sentence even means. But I don't know what that means, Weepin' Shoddy, but I do like your name a lot, so I like you now. Weepin' Shoddy is a banger. Where's my overlays? I don't know why, but I'm very confused as to why the alerts was right there. Where do I have them? I don't have my overlays somewhere? The overlays category is the camera stuff. Oh, alerts media share. Yeah, I don't know why that's over there. It's Arcanist? My Arcanist is actually pretty strong right now. I actually really like him. He's got a nice setup. I haven't played on him much, but I gave him some nice shit. 71 tier points. I really like this kit. I'm excited to play it, but I haven't really put much time into it. I'm so scared to lose this character. This is the first character I ever maxed, because I was using my knight to grind pots on it. But I never actually played on it. So now I'm so scared to play this character. But yeah, no, I do want to play it a lot. It's a cool class. But I don't like how little defense I have. It's terrifying. 37 defense is not enough. I don't know. I'm going to play it eventually. I don't know. I'm not doing it right now, though. I'm so scared of losing that class. Nah, I'm so pissed I didn't get a Debo there. I need that so bad. What am I going next? Let me. But no, I do like Arcanist. Arcanist is what I'm using for softcore because I feel like it's the hardest class in terms of like limiting, like it doesn't have much mobility and it does have a good range. People always pretend like it has no range. It has a lot of range, but it doesn't have as much range as Necro. Low mobility, mid-range, and low survivability means it's a very dangerous class, meaning that if you're playing it, meaning that if you can beat a dungeon on an Arcanist, you can probably beat it on any other class is the mindset. Knight might have a little bit more difficulty because you just have to get so close, but I don't know. I guess if you have Nebula's Battle Axe, that changes. So I play Arcanist on softcore, but I don't really enjoy softcore. Softcore it just doesn't feel satisfying to me, so I don't play it much. But I do need to practice Shatters, so eventually I need to do it. Because I've only done Twilight Mage once, and I still find it really difficult. Trying to find a little song. If you can give me some recommendations, sure. Like, here's the thing, right? This happens a lot with me. I love it when people share things they like with me, but I'm not gonna lie. What the fuck's a flame with? Oh, that's the thing, and that's the thing in Void. Okay, that's the reason that I do. I thought that was Flamental. I was like, there's no way this bitch just tied to Flamental. But like specifically, like K-pop groups. A lot of times, friends of mine will recommend K-pop groups, and I'll listen to them and I'm like, yeah, this is horrible, and they'll be like, what the fuck? But I'm not gonna be nice about it. I never am. It was the same thing with like a lot like TV shows. If you recommend me a TV show, I'd love to watch it, but I might hate it, and I'm not gonna lie. But no, I would love to listen to more music. Like, I always love to expand my horizons of music. I've always liked, again, like, I have two things that I like to know a lot about. I know a lot about games, and I know a lot about music. And, like, I love watching movies, I love TV, I love books, but I don't really know a lot about them. But I like to know a couple things about pop culture. So music and games, the two things that I'm, like, educated in. And games are because I work in games. That doesn't really count. My job is to code games, so of course I need to know what the games are. But I take an active effort to, like, understand what's popular in music, understand old music and stuff like that. I think you gotta listen to the Luna podcast. Because we're boycotting their old company because they quite literally abused them. That's awesome. Apparently, LE SSERAFIM gets to eat, and they're the only K-pop bands. Throw in a band that's severely underrated. What's an underrated band? Okay, here's the thing about underrated. I think people often take unpopular and underrated. A lot of just like not great bands out there that have really good songs, but they're not that underrated. If I had to choose an underrated band right now, I would say Glass Beach a year ago. I didn't love their latest album though. I liked Glass Beach a lot, but I think they kind of I didn't love their latest album. It was okay. I like Coin a lot, but Coin's not underrated. They had a huge hit in Crash My Car and in I Talk Too Much. Those are both massive hits. Not many people listen to them anymore though, so they do have great albums. Who else? Who in my like top listened artists is like not appreciated? I don't really listen to anyone with that few listeners. Kafune is really great, but they have a lot of listeners because people like Tech It, because it's that one TikTok song. I love that song, but I also love a lot of their other stuff because they have a lot of great music. And that one song that goes like, I watch the moon, that shit. Yeah, they have a lot of other great music. They don't get nearly enough credit for their most recent EP, which is fantastic. But they're not really unpopular just because of that one song. I love Azali, but that's not an artist. That's like a stream music artist. Come on, there's gotta be someone on here that no one listens to. So I can feel cool about listening to them. I like Andre Gex a lot, but that's not underrated. Yeah, I guess I don't listen to many small artists, if I'm being honest. Like I will say there's artists that are overhated that I like. There's a lot of artists I love that are overhated, but not underrated. Drum and bass music? Give me an artist. I love Andre Gex, I'm a big fan. But they're not really underrated. They get a lot of fans. Like they're one of the biggest, they're probably the biggest group of their genre. It's hard to call them underrated. And like overhated, there's a ton of artists like that, but most of them are actually really popular. Like a ton of artists receive a lot more hate than they deserve. Same with overrated. Honestly, just listen to Birth by Artemis. I think I've already listened to that song. I know Artemis. I'm not sure though, let me check. Yeah, I've heard some of these people's music. I think I've heard them in Osu maps, actually. What's the song called, though? Birth? Okay, I've definitely not heard that song. I'll give it a chance. Let's see if it's good. Birth. Weird title, but I'll give it a chance. We're off to a very long intro. This can't be appealing to me because I don't know what they're saying. This is not at all good to me. But again, that's because I don't speak the language, so obviously I don't like this, because this is clearly good because of the lyrics, or it's bad because of the lyrics, but okay. We hear a good drop here. Like, simple ass rhyme scheme. It's a little boring. It's not bad though. Come on, I'll give it one chance though. Come on, here's something good. Oh, what the fuck? Wait. There's no way to using this beat. I recognize this beat. This is like a. Well, where'd the portal go? This is like a super common hardstyle beat. What the fuck? Okay, they're at least unique. I'll give them that. That's crazy. That's a crazy beat to put in there. Thanks for the follow, Bud Sturpy. Also, what's up, a cooling unit? Like, this is cool and all, but it's not. This feels experimental in a way that I would enjoy it more if I knew what it meant. This is like the JPEG Mafia of K-pop. Wait, I fuck with that. I fuck with that heavy. This is JPEG Mafia of K-pop. I fuck with JPEG Mafia. I like JPEG Mafia a lot. I don't like most of their songs though, because they're too confusing and a lot of their stuff is horrible. But they try weird stuff, and I respect that. But there are some K-pop songs I like. What's a K-pop song I really like? Fuck. There aren't that many I really liked. I liked Cupid a lot. That was a great song. That was some of the best production I've ever heard on a pop song. That was such perfect production. Come on, there's gotta be one. I liked some of the Blackpink stuff I heard when that was really big. I didn't dislike anything from BTS. It just wasn't stand out to me. I need more aggression. I'm not a big, like, aggressive song person. So that's actually not my problem with it, but I see your point. That guy's walking way too close to the bomb! Dragon Cop! Is Luna a member of this? I don't think so, right? Because this is way smaller than... I knew who Luna was. But I barely knew who this group was. And I think I only knew them because of the person who just came in chat, baby. Okay, I will say... I liked this song. Does this count as K-pop? I loved this song. This song was fantastic. Separated because they're old company? Okay, I don't know how it works. Again, I don't know the lore here. You can tell me, but I'm not trying to be rude. This song is fantastic. I love this song. But I will say it's not because of the K-pop artist. I really liked this song. This song I think is... I really like the whistle beat on the verse from Cole. Want to go back as one group? So why'd they sign with the dumbass horrible people? GG's. Do better next time. Okay, I'm almost to master the 4 main sets. Every time. But I don't know if this even counts as K-pop. Because this is barely a K-pop song. Okay, I'm not trying to hate. I'm sorry. I don't know shit about any of the situation. And there's a lot of Korean artists I like, but it's a lot of Korean hip-hop and Korean rock. It's not Korean... It's not K-pop. I don't know. That a lot of people would count that as K-pop, and that's fine if you want to count it as that. Sure. Never got paid? They never got paid? Holy shit, that's crazy. I'm gonna work on that. Get your negotiating out. Boy bands get it rough? There's a lot of great boy bands out there. Like Brockhampton. Goat boy band. I fucking love this verse. Oh, hang up and mighty survive over hell. But yeah, I don't think this really counts as a K-pop song. I don't really like this song because of the K-pop part of it, so I don't think that's fair. Hilarious. I don't like boy groups, so you're sexist? GG's. Good to know, good to know, good to know. You hate men. GG. This is like the most Christian song I've ever liked, by the way. To be fair, I am 2 women, so I kind of get it. I have one exception. What's your one exception? E1 Harmony. Interesting. I don't know what that is. Can you listen to... Boy groups just sound the same to me? Wait until I explain to you how girl groups sound to me. and boy groups sound to me. They all sound identical. K-pop I find to be incredibly repetitive. I think the main reason is because I can't hear the lyrics. I don't know what they're saying, so I can't get anything from the lyrics. So it's just the production, and and K-pop has a style of production, so of course it's gonna sound similar. Same boring concept? I don't know. I think you're hating. English lunatic. English version. Okay, sure, I'll give it a chance. Bad bitches on the cover, that's a good start. What the fuck is this? This sounds like the emptiest 2010s pop song I've ever heard. Oh my god. You like this? This song feels so empty. Does it get better? Oh. It's not a song I like at all. Maybe it gets better. I'll give it a chance. I'll go to Freddy, actually. I don't think a Disney song. Exactly. It sounds really empty. It doesn't feel like there's anything to this. It's like, just say you hate women. I actually listen to, well, actually I probably listen to more men than women. I'm pretty close though. I don't know. I'd make a good sexist though, I know for a fact. I'd be fantastic at that shit. What's this? Wanna hear my casual sexism? What's this? A woman's driving this plane? Okay. How you like that? How you like that? I've been practicing. I'd be a very good massage. I'm just being real with y'all, okay? I'm just being honest. You want me to lie? Like, I'd be an accomplished a lot of things. I'd be an accomplished terrorist. I'm not gonna do it, but I'd be good at it. Hell yeah. Of course I'd be good at it. Okay, I can't listen to the entire thing. Dude, this song is horrible. I'm so sorry. This song actually is so bad in my mind. I don't understand how you could like this. This song is so bad. What am I listening to? Oh my god. Like, I know Luna has better music because I've heard some of it. This song is not good. Oh my god. I can't believe you like this. I can't believe you like this song. Oh my god. This is crazy to me that anyone could like this song. This song is horrible. Is this actually one of your favorite songs? Like, does that not hurt your ears? What the fuck? Why are you using such high whistle notes? It doesn't make sense with the beat anyway. And the beat is like, why is it a rock beat now? They're not singing loud enough for this. The mix is horrible. The production is bad. I can't hear any of the lyrics, and when I can hear them, it's like fucking first-grade English, okay? There's no way you like this song. Shit is not good. Hold on. Let me play. There's a K-pop girl group I like. I forgot their name though. Tavy, what are the K-pop girl groups you recommended me? Because there was one I really liked. Okay. There was one group I genuinely was a big fan of. I'm not listening. I like some of LE SSERAFIM stuff. New Jeans, sure, they're fine. I hate Super Shy, but I like most of their stuff. Like this song I fucked with that when I first heard it. I really like this song. I know this is new, right? I think it's moderately new. Oh, it's like a couple months old. No, I really liked this song when I first heard it. I thought it was like, at least, it was very unique. Okay, this did not sound like a K-pop song to me. But I like it. It sounds like 80s R&B hip-hop sung by a woman. Because like women had like their own style of hip-hop back then. Because they kind of all of normal hip-hop was made up of actual like people who were a lot more physical, so it didn't really work. But I really like this song. The song is really catchy. Supernova by Supernova. Aespa. This was one of the top. Okay, that's the cringest bar at the start. Sounds like I'm a Sigma male, but okay. Again, language barrier gives them an excuse. It's a weird song. I guess I don't dislike it, but it's really weird. Okay. You know what? I fuck with this. I can get on board with this song. This song is good. It's got a good beat. I like the production, and they actually had a good mix. So the mix on most of these songs is really bad. But I like this song. Ask me a question, just ignore my ass. Die, Reaper ult. It was not one of those. What's up, Medicine before? In mix? I don't remember that one. I don't think you even showed me this. Am I getting a call? Or did I just get 3 notifications in a row? I just got 3. Okay. This is good. I don't hate this. I feel like I would get more from it if I understood the lyrics, though. Don't listen to anything but Dash. Okay, Hold on, let me turn up the music. I'll turn it up a little bit. We'll give it a chance. I just farm pots up to 20. It's up to you. You can really play the game however you want. I recommend just doing event dungeons for whites because I'm fine. But if you're dying in event dungeons, then you're gonna have trouble. It depends on how experienced you are. Once you're able to consistently do event dungeons without dying, without pots, then you can probably swap up. Wait, what are you saying now? I'm listening to it right now. How are you? What do you mean I probably won't? Okay, I will say I don't love this, but it's unique, and I totally see how someone else could. I'll fuck with this. I totally see the appeal of this. It's not my favorite genre, but I totally get this. It's like, who did this remind me? Oh, the song is called that? That's so cringe. It's like, who does this sound like? This sounds like Rihanna, kinda. It gives off Rihanna vibes. Alright. Does that work? Whoa, whoa, whoa. I've died in this dungeon more than once. There we go. What just happened? I added the little current now playing indicator to the screen. I usually don't use that. I don't. Like, you died? What do you mean? Can you? What? Wait, what? It's not working? Is that better? What? I hate Twitch, man. Twitch is so buggy with this. It's happened before. Say more. What? What? Scream? No, it's. God fucking damn it. Can you guys hear me now? I gave the song a chance. I can no longer hear. I'm gonna fix it. Okay, you guys can watch on YouTube if you want, or you can watch on Twitch and hope that it works. I don't know. It'll fix soon. It fixes automatically. I don't know. It's an audio. It's a Twitch error. It's not my fault. Like I know exactly what I'm currently broadcasting to Twitch, and it is full audio. It's just bugged, and it's certainly some cringe BS, and it's mainly because of the goddamn the way they take audio tracks, and it's bugs. It breaks on occasion. It'll fix quickly. Sorry about that. I don't know how my viewers increased from this, but oh no, it's probably because overlapping from YouTube and Twitch. Never mind. But yeah, if you want to pull up the YouTube, you can watch there. You can also just watch there and then type in the Twitch chat. It's up to you guys, but it'll fix soon. It usually fixes very quickly. Oh shit. But how do you guys feel? Would you like to have a song now playing thing on screen? Is that cool? Read YouTube chat? I will. I know. I can read all future YouTube chat messages. I will read. Sorry, I thought I had YouTube chat up. I hate YouTube so much. They're fine, okay? The chat is weird and buggy, but the actual audio is good. I love this song. I don't like the music video, but I love the song. The music video made me think she was gonna be cringe from now on. Okay, Taby, you would know. Who's the artist I hate the most? Who do I bitch about the most? The girl who made that one song, I hate her so much. She made this one song, and it was like, I forgot the name. I hate you so much, Taby. Everything you say. It's not Ed Sheeran. I like Ed Sheeran. Ed Sheeran's fine. Ed Sheeran has some okay music. Ash Nico, thank you so much. I fucking hate Ash Nico. Thank you so much, Taby. That's exactly who it is. It's fucking Ash Nico. Ash Nico is the worst artist alive. Oh my god, I hate Ash Nico so fucking much. I love Ashwag. Dude, I fucking hate her so much. Every song she makes, I hate. She's yet to make something good. Oh my god, I hate everything she makes. It hurts me so much. I fucking hate Ash Nico. She had a song with Hatsune Miku, so I don't care. I don't give a shit. Who the fuck is Ash Nico? Fair point. That's a good answer. Play a song from her? No, I won't do that. Actually, I refuse. There might be one good one, actually. Hold up. There was one okay song. This was the big song she blew up with, and this song is so bad. I hate this fucking song. I don't know this song. I think there was one that was okay. It was a feature though. Yeah, I hate her so much. Like, how does this sound good to anyone? She thinks she's a good rapper too, and she's just not a rapper. I fucking hate Ash Nico. Sorry, I'm done listening to this. I'm done. I can't take it any longer. Turn that off? Thank you. Is Jaybird typing W because he likes the song? Is that what you're saying? Best time ever. Shut the fuck up. I actually despise Ashniko so much. Why am I a weirdo? Hello? Like her voice? I guess like her voice is fine, but the words that come out of her mouth are the most absurd, horrible shit. Her voice is always way too loud in the mix, and the production is horrible. I've never heard a song from her, but I've been like, damn, that was good. Not even like it's one thing like, okay, I'll give you an example, right? Vultures 2 is an album that I have made fun of a ton, okay? I really dislike Vultures 2. I think it's a horrible album. That's this album where I genuinely think I can make a better album. That is a level of bad that I think is really, really bad. There's a couple okay songs and the rest is terrible, okay? Ashniko, it's not just that I think I could make a better album. I don't think there's a song on that album that has a redeeming quality. There's not a single Ashniko song with a redeeming quality. They're all unlistenable garbage. Oh my god, I hate her so much. Y'all hate women? Okay, I'm sorry, I'm real. Nah, I get too many bitches to hate women. Doesn't really make sense logically. And I'm 2 women. There's just too many inconsistencies in your frame of logic here. Again, I would be a good woman-hater if I was, but I'm not. Can you please get me in contact with Sabrina Carpenter? No. I will say there is one pop star that I can get in contact with, and that's Billie Eilish, but I'm not going to. I've met her a couple times. That's the only person that I could reasonably contact because I live in LA. I know her. She probably wouldn't recognize me, but if I told her my name, she'd be like, "Oh, what's up, you?" I'd probably get that. I am single right now, yes. I hate being single. Fuck, man. I don't operate well single. I don't know. I'm a very romantic person. I don't know. But I work through it, you know. And so also, I feel like the time between relationships is important. I gotta wait at least a couple months in between each relationship. I don't like forcing it. But you 3 women? No, one of them is like not a human. I don't even think.